Hi. Right, while I walk away from the computer, and maybe some. I'm going to take you into the garden to record. It took a bit of setting up, but we worked it out. So welcome to your taster session of the energy circle that I've started. If you've been following me on my page for the last 28 days, I've been sharing the Donna Eden energy medicine. Get out the door without allowing the cats out. That little ones. Okay. Outside view. See if I can balance this in the tree. Holding the phone. So we're going to be doing some daily Qigongs each week. We shall do a quick, very similar to the Donna Eden method, based on the Donna Eden method, Lee Harris, and also sit down for a second, the things that have been shown to me by my guides. Nothing out there. I've cleared the garden. There's like nothing. Oh, there we go. We need something to balance to lean against the phone. Okay, can you see me? Yes. There we go. Hopefully you can hear me okay. And this is now recording upstairs in the office. So I shall edit this and get this up for you onto my page, because this is the free trial taster session. It's going to be a couple of pounds each week if you'd like to join me. If you sign up for my membership, it's £6 a month, and you get all of this will be on for my members, included in everything else that I put on there, and all the other stuff that's paid is on there and included in that membership. So well worth the investment if you can. I think it's £6 for one. I think for everything it's something like £10 a month. So that covers the cost of all of the sessions, including the moon ceremonies, the new moon and the full moon, including this full moon, which is super, super powerful, which is why I wanted to start, because I'm releasing old habits of not doing the things that I've been putting off. Everything that's been pending is now going to start swiftly happening, and I wanted to include that in this. So what are we doing in an energy session? For if you're new to this, it's becoming aware of your energy that surrounds you. You're made up of energy. We are made of star stuff, for want of a better word. I'm not going to go too much into that. We will at later sessions. I want to keep this quite brief and do an actual morning routine, or a routine that you can do whenever you're feeling like you need some lifting, and setting up some intentions and our affirmations, and just letting go of things as well. So if it's comfortable for you to do. Now, I am barefoot, and as you can see, I'm on the grass. If you can get outside, do this on the grass, fabulous. If you can't, then do not worry. You can do this in the bedroom. If you kind of got a view of the window and you can see outside, that's helpful. The reason I say this is because that image, our brains don't know the difference between us physically living through an experience and mentally experience. The brain experiences that the same way. So might have a little bit of a Marilyn Monroe going on here, but first off, this is a really wonderful technique that you can use anytime. And I learned this, as I said, this is from Donna Eden and from the beautiful Alice from Energy Medicine, as well as a few other people. And I'm not going to, so if you shake your body, like dogs shake when they're fearful, the reason they do that is the nervous system is trying to kind of release that energy that's built up to put you in the fight or flight. So it's giving you that energy. So you can release that to know that you don't need to run, don't need to have that fear. I read somewhere recently, fear, there's two ways of interpreting it. Fear is the fight. I'm ready to fight or flight. You're in that fear, or to run and to face your fears And this Leo beautiful energy that we've got going on, another Leo rising. So I've been facing my own fears, and believe me, I've got things that I needed to face that I've been putting off. Whatever they are in your life, or culturally, or globally, and there's lots that we can tap into that energy of fear. So let go of that. So just shaking, letting go of the fear. I wanted this taster session because lots of people having this, we're moving into being in balance of our own dark and light, and facing our fears or things that might be confrontation in our life, and actually allowing ourselves to just sort of shake, just loosen it up, like shimmy, as if you're gonna have a little dance. I'm on a little bit of a heel here, so it's to find the right balance. See, I can feel over. Shake. If you can do this for 3 minutes, if you're in a panic mode, and I used to suffer with panic attacks when I was younger, so obviously I learned all these techniques since I was about 16, and I'm 44 now, so my toolkit and tool bag is full of techniques for dealing with stress. Is that something that I did need and needed at the time when I was younger? So I felt, over your heart, let's just center and ground. Now, expelling sound with the body, with movement, is also a really good way to connect with the mind, body, and spirit. If you do this with a mantra or an affirmation that we're chanting, we're going to do this with the sound ka, ka. So as if you're going to go ka, really like powerful, and shake. So shake with that sound, as if you want to just expelling that energy. Ka, 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 speeding up. And just breathe deeply in and out. Hands up, raised, open. Using our emotional intelligence, I want you to say, I am open and receptive to all good. Feel the earth beneath you, or imagine the earth beneath you, grounding you and rooting you. Feel the sky above you. Stretch. Open, receptive to all. So you can start to ache. If you're not used to holding your arms up, when I first started doing this for a while, just pulling out. Still allowing. To go into heaven and left. So lowering one, it doesn't left or right, whatever feels right for you. One going up to the heavens, one coming down. Leaning over to one side. Breathing that in from above, from below, and tune into your breath. So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Switch. The next breath, pause in the center. Down. Bringing your hands together in prayer pose. Open the heart. Rubbing them together. When you rub your hands together, you're aware of that friction. You're exciting the particles of your hands, which is the heat, the movement, and they can't actually go together, which is why hands don't go through each other, which is why you can't put your hand through that solid thing, the solid. The energy, it's just the density of the particles. You think of density, you think of energy in different forms of frequency. It's a wave of a particle. When you're rubbing your hands together, that's science for the brain. Building up that energy. Now, if there's anywhere in your body you feel achy, you feel the energy needs to go, I want you to imagine that you're building up with the friction of your hands, you're building up that energy. Then just hold your hands about, say, 10 centimeters apart. Feel in your hands, tingling maybe, sense of that movement, friction. Imagine a ball of energy there, of light, growing like a seed. In that, I'm going to put a daily intention. Whatever you want to put in there. Lifting that up firstly, going to my heart to feel that. I want to stick to it. I am open and receptive to all good. I feel myself balancing between that which is wanted and unwanted. I am aware with great clarity, allowing me to shift anything that no longer serves me. So over your belly button, sit that up. Anything that you want to add. Round, heart. Okay. Fourth time going up to the neck. Up with your thumbs over your temples and your fingers in your forehead, pulling that apart. Thank you for revealing to me what I needed to know. I'm willing to listen. To take guided action. Then going into the crown ball, just the fingers pulling the hairline apart, just gently, not too hard, but sudden pressure. Don't hurt if it hurts. The art of effortless flow, Qigong is called. So bringing that under the neck. Just hang there for a second. If there's anything balance or off balance, that needs to come out. People think of, actually, this is worth mentioning. Cold represents inner crying, soul is crying out. And when we get sick, it's our body's way of letting out that which in the energetical is in disease, which is why we call it disease. So we're letting go of things. So sometimes actually getting sick is a positive indicator that you're starting to shift things, which is what I think a lot of people forget. It can be, if you embrace it, you allow yourself, it means sometimes you need to rest, you need to reconnect. It's an indicator, just like your emotions are. So bringing your hands down, put a cross over, side, this side. Just some tapping. Just above the forehead. I am safe. I am loved. Even though I may feel fear at times, I understand this is just emotion, energy in motion, an indicator of where I am vibrating in frequency. I choose to learn through love and to let go of fear. Side of the temples. I choose to learn, I'm willing to choose to learn through love over fear. I'm willing to choose to learn with love over fear. I am safe. All is well in this now moment. Under the, and just below the nose, I'm willing to learn from love over fear. Just a little dip. All is well in this now moment. I trust. Well-being abounds. Page 27. Lovely. The fingers just breathe. Moving from that to the thymus, and just like the primates, couple of any. Feel that power. Feel your power. Resetting your immune system. And moving down just below the bra, spleen. Yeah, just hip width apart or comfortable. I want you to just swing. Start off with, just tapping and swinging. Allow yourself to be loose, free. Next to the adrenal system. And lifting the arms up, so you're like this, and do the same. Moving side to side. Sudden awareness of how short my dress is. Right, letting go fear. See, letting go. Remember, the art of effortless flow means if you listen to your body, if there's any pain, any back problems, you stop. Stop when it's right for you. Fair position over your head. Down to the earth. Go down, bending over. If it's safe for you to do so, go from however far you can go, you go to where your level. As you go, just touching the ground if you can with the tips of the fingers, standing and just breathe for a few seconds. With each breath, you should be able to go deeper. Just rubbing where there's, you can feel that stretch in the back of the legs, back of the calves. Here, rolling up. Bringing your hands together, push them back out, bringing the backs of the hands together this time, and again, out, in. Next one, when you bring them in, bring them up towards your shoulders, elbows back, and then pushing forward, then bringing back to yourself, and then pushing down again, together, out, twisting the hands to bring them in, backs of the hands together, lifting up, elbows back, pushing forward, lifting, raising up, and if you want to bring the breath in, so bringing the hands together first, they go together, then they go apart, then the backs of the hands come together, lifting forward, breathing out, in, out on the way down, in, out, in, out, in, above the head, over the head and out. Just bringing your feet together. Closing the eyes. Standing like hands over the sacrum. Over your belly button, basically, with your hands crossed. Just Breathe with the eyes closed. So wherever direction you're in, and move to the right. Earth, air, fire. Chest. As we hear them from the right hand go up and over in that direction. Keep the thumb out to the side and pointing the fingers so that the thumb comes down over the forehead, over the nose, back over the belly, and then again with the opposite hand lifting up, down. And then alternately flowing, moving our right and our left brain in sync. Body. Feeling the sun or the light on you, I can feel that sun. Or the light of Jupiter, which we've got in the opposite direction. Tuning in, I can hear the sounds of children in the background in the gardens next to me. Tuning in to the area and the environment. It's totality of your senses. And when you're ready in your time, coming to a seated position. Nice and relaxed. Observing how we're feeling. We've moved and shifted, hopefully shifted a bit of energy. Actually, could have done a lot more to restrain myself. Just listening to the breath, the sounds around. Affirmation and ours today is I am open and receptive to all good. Your own. Repeat it in your mind. Sitting quietly. Listening to your thoughts. The sound around you. It doesn't need to be quiet. It's something you can do anywhere, anytime. It's your I want you to bring something to mind that you appreciate right now in your life. Maybe it's taking this moment. I appreciate those that follow me. I'm able to help. To use my gifts to help others. So list in your mind. I'll list mine out loud so you can get some ideas if you're unsure. The breath that goes into my body. The particles of light from our sun. Some food that it helps grow on our planet. Beautiful children who remind me to be in the moment, my pets, my family, my friends and the networks and support that I have around me. Most of all for this now moment to connect to my creative self, to go within, it pause. Namaste. Beds are full of the tools. Now, normally we will be doing a reading. Oh, still there? Yes, you're still. Normally we will be doing a reading, and today I'm going to keep it short though. So each week I shall be in Zoom live, the recorded version. I will hopefully be able to have a better setup than this, but I think that doing the actual Qigong outside is really good for us to be able to connect with nature. So I would encourage you, if you have access to Zoom on your phone, to do this. Don't worry if you can't, because I don't always have it. I had to download it today to get it up. And there'll be times where we do it inside, obviously the weather permitting. And you can do this. You can record, listen again and pause. And we'll be doing different each week and having a different intention each week. And there will be, although they will be recorded, you don't need to be on camera. I will let you know, and Zoom lets you know when we start to record. So I can pin me and only me, and all the other cameras can go off. So you should only be able to see me, hopefully, although it looks like the computer is up on the screen. But thank you for sharing this time with me and allowing me to hold space for you. Have a wonderful Feel Good Friday. I hope that that's uplifted you and got you in a better feeling place from wherever you were, and wherever you are, that's okay. Always remember that. I'm Theresa from Tree Heart Art Design Authentic, or Love Authentic Me on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you. As we go upstairs. Through. House. Wouldn't let me record as the host on the phone, so I had to do it on the computer. So I'm not sure if anyone knows if there's a way around that, then that would be fab. Okay, just one camera. Had to leave that one, otherwise there'd be lots of back sound. But thank you for your time, and I hope to see you next week. It was a bit brief and a bit different, but please let me know also how that was for you. I'd be really interested if you could send me your testimonials and your feedback so that I can improve on what I need to improve on. Thank you.